Hey everyone, it's Ruby and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to all my new subscribers, because I have had a lot of new subscribers lately, so thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing to my channel. Now for today's video, I wanted to film my updated foundation routine and just my updated makeup routine in general, since some of the products that I'm using have changed up. The way that I'm wearing my makeup has kind of changed up a bit as well, so I did want to share it with you guys. Just to clarify this, I do not wear this makeup look every single day. I don't wear makeup every single day. Ain't nobody have time for that. So if you'd like to see my updated foundation routine or everyday makeup routine, then please keep on watching. Oh, also, keep in mind that I do work in makeup, so when I do go to events or functions, I do have to look quite polished and put together. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're watching this video. So I'm just gonna start off by finding a hair elastic so I can just pull everything up and out of my face. Got it! So I'm just gonna, I don't know, do whatever with it, I guess. Long as it's out of my face, right? Okay. Starting off with primer, I almost always use this primer. This one is by Benefit Cosmetics. You've probably heard of it before. It is the Porefessional primer. It's great at filling in pores, filling in fine lines, and just creating that smooth surface that your foundation can just glide onto. So I just take about this much. I don't know if that's too much or too little, but it pretty much does my whole face, and I start from the center of my face and then I work outwards. For foundation, I have been using the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation. I never thought that I would actually like a stick foundation, but this one is in the shade number 2 Sand, and it matches me really well, and all I do is just paint my face with it, pretty much. So I'm just going to buff my foundation out, and I'm going to be using the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki, and it looks like this. It's really good at getting in those, you know, little areas around your nose and your eye. It's really quick too. This foundation has really good coverage for me. It's buildable, and one thing that I also like about it is that I double it up as a concealer. So anywhere where this foundation couldn't cover because I buffed it out, I'm going to do some pinpoint concealing with it. I'm using my pinpoint concealer brush. This is the F68 brush by Sigma. This is a really good brush to have. If you don't have it, I'll put a link down below where you can purchase it. And I'm going to blend out my concealer using a buffing brush that you would use for the eyes. So now I'm just going to contour my face, and I don't even know where I put everything. So I'm going to contour the face now, and one product that has remained close to my heart and that I still use is my Calvin Klein Compact Foundation in the shade 500 Tan. It's just a cream foundation, nothing special, that I use to contour my face and warm up the back of my face. So what I like to do is I like to use it with a M.A.C 163 brush, and I dip it in the product and just go on the perimeters of my face and under my cheeks, my jaw. So your face pretty much looks like this in the end. I'm going to be using my 3D HD Kabuki by Sigma once again to blend this all out. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown Smokey Nudes palette, and I absolutely love this palette. I use it for during the daytime, I use it at nighttime. It is such a wearable palette with a variety of different colors and finishes. With the Bobbi Brown Eye Blender brush, I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here, and I'm going to be applying this just above the crease, and this is our transitional shade so that all our other colors blend into it very nicely and very seamlessly. To run that underneath the eyes as well. With a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, I'm going to dip into this shade right here, which is a softer, cooler shade of eyeshadow, and we're going to be running this through our crease. With my Dome Utility Brush from Sigma, I'm going to dip back into that same eyeshadow color, and I'm going to run this underneath the eye. For my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using this off-white shade right here and a E39 blending brush. I'm applying this on the highest point under my brows and blending it out and into our transitional color. To brighten up that center portion of my eye, I'm going to be using this color right here, which looks like that. It looks darker in the pan, but it's actually quite light and iridescent. I'm just going to be using my finger to pat that in the center. Just like that. I'm also going to add a tiny bit in the inner corners using my pinky. Before I'd actually leave this look like this without a wing, but lately I've been feeling quite naked without winged liner, so I'm going to be using my favorite Wicked liner by Sigma, and I really like this because, thanks Sacha. Are you done? I have a Rottweiler and I haven't taken her for a walk. When I haven't taken her for a walk, she protests outside my window. Okay, she's done. So for my eyeliner, I like to use the 315 Fine Liner Brush by Zoeva, and this is like your angled, pointed eyeliner brush. And as you can see, just lining the top lash line makes the lashes look so much fuller. Quite like it. At this point, what I like to do is switch over to a M.A.C 263 brush. This is the synthetic angled version. I much prefer angled brushes as well, because when you do your wing, it's like super quick. So I've just picked up a small amount of liner on my brush, and I'm going to create my wing by following my lower lash line and going upwards. And there we have it. Now I've just got to do the other eye. Now it's time to apply my mascara. I'm going to be using my Rimmel London Wonderful Mascara with argan oil. It was in a different language, I was going to say it in a different language. And I'm just going to apply coats and coats and coats. For my under eyes, I like to use the Physicians Formula Under Eye Corrector and Concealer. So I'm going to be using the yellow side. I'm just going to be using it almost sparingly. And I'm going to blend it out by using my Models Prefer Airbrush Concealer Brush. For my lips, I love using the Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner by Rimmel London, and this is in the shade number 30 Nude. And I just filled my whole entire lip in, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of Carmex over the top because that's all I'm going to do. Just to finish off this look, I'm going to fill in and groom my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using my Chi Chi eyebrow pencil in light brown. So I'm just going to use the brush side to groom my brows into place. And then I'm just going to fill them in, focusing mostly on the tail end. Now I'm going to be applying a little bit of powder, but I'm going to be concentrating it on the centermost part of my face, mainly on my chin, because that's kind of where I get oily. The powder that I'm using is the Capture Totale Compact by Doir in the shade number 20.
And this is the finished look.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. A full list of all products used will be in the down bar. I have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to check me out at RubyGolani, and I'll also have my links down below. If you enjoy these talk through type videos, then definitely leave me a comment in the description box so I know, and I can definitely film a lot more for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos with me, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! So I kind of look really silly right now.